Hi everybody. Thanks for joining me on this short training video course for FICO Xpress Insight. This is Majid Bazrafshan and I'm a lead consultant of FICO Xpress Optimization. As you might recall, we started with a quick overview of what FICO Xpress Insight is. To summarize, let's assume that you have designed and tested your models. How can you enable users to independently run scenarios and analysis to make better decisions? That's where Xpress Insight comes to your help. Xpress Insight is a web-based, user-friendly environment for people who don't know coding but make decisions every day. Inside, we'll put the power of optimization and analytics in their hands. So now, in order to avoid confusion and have a discrete path from your model to an app, I would like to first itemize the steps you would need to take to create an app with FICO Xpress Optimization. And here, to be emphasized, Xpress Insight. So that being said, let's get the ball rolling. So, what are these steps? I could think of 5. Creating subdirectories, preparing your Mosel model, preparing your XML companion file, adding your video tabs, and finally adding your reporting dashboards or any visualizations that you would like to have in Tableau. Creating subdirectories. In any Insight application, there are 5 main folders and 2 main files. In client resources, you have your video files for your custom view definition. You have your model resources for your input data files. You have project attachment for attachment data files. You have source for your Mosel files. You have Tableau for your Tableau workbooks. And you have the compiled version of your Mosel model. And finally, you have your XML companion file. By default, when you create a new project with Xpress Workbench, client resources folder, model resources, source, and the other 2 files, the BIM and the XML companion, will be created automatically. The other 2 you can add manually. Preparing your Mosel model, and this will be the subject of one of our videos later. The first step to do is using the Insight package. The second will be adding the Insight Get mode as suggested model structure you see on the right side of the screen. And the third will be inserting scenario data with Insight Populate would inject scenario data from user interface where you might have changed. And finally, you would need to replace minimize and maximize with Insight Minimize and Insight Maximize respectively. The third step will be preparing your companion file. Xpress Workbench would create the basics and you can add to companion file as you need to create several view groups and several views within each view group. These steps will also be the subject of one of our videos. The fourth step is adding your video tabs. Within your client resources, you can have your custom view definitions. Each of these video files would be a custom view in your user interface. And finally, the last step will be adding Tableau reporting dashboards. This will be also the subject of one of our videos later in this course. So to summarize, there are 5 main steps. Creating subdirectories, preparing your Mosel model, preparing XML companion file, adding your video tabs, and adding reporting dashboards with Tableau. Thank you for joining me in this video.